How can gender equality improve in a male-dominated finance workplace? What is gender equality? Gender equality is a state in which access to rights or opportunities is unaffected by gender. In the workplace, this is a major and significant issue for everyone, not just women. It is a human right to be treated equally, no matter what gender you are. Did you know that, according to Human Rights Korea, over 2 billion women don't have the same employment options as men, and at the current rate, it will take about 136 years to close the global pay gap. Additionally, it will take 268 years to close the economic gender gap. The gender inequality is especially obvious in jobs like finance and marketing. Why is men dominating the industry of finance, and what types of inequality do women face at work? In my opinion, the biggest reason is that a long time ago, women had no rights to work. These led to stereotypical opinion that women should not work or women are not good in education. Even though there are no laws restricting women to work, they would still face discrimination. One example from Singapore is that a woman may be doing the same job as a male colleague, in the same industry, at the same age and educational level, but for lower pay. Is this fair? Clearly not. According to a recent research by the Ministry of Manpower and Economics, Jessica Penn of the National University of Singapore, the adjusted gender pay gap was 6% in 2018. In the Global Gender Gap Index 2022, conducted by the World Economic Forum, Iceland ranked first with a gender gap score of 0.908, whereas Singapore, despite being a first world country, ranked 49th with a score of 0.734. These shows that Singapore has a very long way to go in order to improve wage gap. Why aren't females increasing in finance industry? I believe there are two main obstacles. The first one has to do with the industry itself. Finance has always been ruled by men, and although young generations are not as biased as before, we still need to change our mindset. However, no war has been won without an army, says Sharon, who is currently studying for a Master of Finance degree at Cambridge Judge Business School. This leads to the second biggest obstacle. There is a lack of opportunities for women to climb the corporate ladder in the finance sectors. A survey discovered that the number of MBAs are declining annually. For instance, they dropped by 7% in 2018 and 9.1% in 2019. To achieve a similar participation rate, women must be given equal respect and credit for their achievement in finance career. Do people respect men more than women in positions of power? I would say yes, because organizational decisions making favors men more than women. For example, HR practices, which include hiring, training, salary negotiation, and promotions, are discriminative towards women, as they viewed as either less capable or more of a liability when they have a family. Even if a woman is more qualified and experienced than the man, she would not be hired on the assumption that she might get pregnant. So, lastly, what are the benefits of gender equality? Research has shown that greater workplace equality leads to higher productivity. Also, the current policies reinforce wage gaps, which blocks women's capacity to contribute to economic progress. When women earn their rightful wages, they are given more opportunities to exercise financial freedom, and they could increase spending power that boosts the economy. For example, more women would rent apartments and be independent, just like their male counterparts. Hence, I believe that gender equality is vital to help us move forward as a society and progress as a nation.